So this is going to be an everyday makeup look, okay? First thing I'm going to start with is my Morphe Continuous Prep and Prime Mist. So usually I have a MAC one, but I couldn't find it, so we're going to use this one. Spray all over your face. Let it dry. So the next product I'm going to use is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I love this one. As you can tell, it gets a little bit more red and darker than my normal skin tone. But I do this as a color corrector because I have some darkness around my chin and then on my forehead. So what I'm going to do is pump a little bit on the wrist. You just need a little bit because a little bit goes a long way. I'm going to get my beauty blender and I'm going to dab. Okay. Anywhere that I see like little dark marks, chin area. And yes, I wet my beauty blender. You can tell it's a little damp. But I'm gonna do that. Okay. Okay. It's a little darker, but we'll call it underpainting. And it sets a good base for the rest of my makeup. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is going to do my eyebrows, right? And I'm using the Precisely My Brow by Benefit in the shade... Ooh, I don't even know the shade. It's in the shade 5 or 6, something like that. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to just go in and create like hair-like strokes. You see where my nose stops right here? That's where you kind of want your brow to start. And I kind of have an arch, so I'm going to like do Jim Carrey brows. Like, you know how he does like the little thing? And kind of follow that line. Yeah. Okay. And if you mess up a little bit, we're going to clean them up later. I'm going to do the other one like that. Okay. And it should end like right here. Okay. As you can tell, one brow is a little bit darker than the other, but we're about to clean it up. I'm going to use my LA Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. So what I do is squeeze a little bit on my wrist. And then that way I can kind of... I like to use my wrist as like an easel. I'm gonna just follow that. Okay. Okay. And do this again. Dip my hand. Dip this off my hand. And then... And if one place is a little bit, if it's not as dark as it needs to be, just go back in with your brow. Like this is not as dark as it needs to be. Okay. It's about right. And then we're going to blur it out. Okay. Okay. Since this is my everyday routine, I like to personally use foundations that have like serums in it, because that means that it's skincare while I am doing my daily wear or whatever. Especially if you wear makeup every single day, I highly suggest that you get something that has skincare in it. I like Clinique and MAC, but today I'm using the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation in the tone NC44. Okay. Squirt some on my hand, using it as an easel. I'm going to use the bottom of my blender. I'm going to dab. I'm going to just start blending in. And this, I love this foundation just because it does kind of make my skin a little bit more radiant. That makes sense. Like it's like, oh, I just woke up like this, or I'm having a really good skincare day. Which I don't know if that's from the skincare or the formula, but it's really good for the skin. I love this in combination with using like my Tatcha products, and it blends so easily. Okay. Don't forget the eyes. Okay. Okay, you see how it's just voila. Okay. Get the last of it. Maybe my chin area. Make sure you blend on your neck. My neck's a little darker. It's okay. Okay. Alrighty. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to conceal under our eyes. I have bags. Well, I have bags, but I don't know, I could have bags. But we're going to get our Tarte Shape Tape in the color Tan Deep Sand. And we're going to just go under our eyes. I learned from my face shape, I think this is the way that I need to do it. You may need to do something different. That's okay. Okay. And I don't do much contouring because it's like this is every day. This isn't, super glam wear. Now I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and blend this out. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with our Huda Beauty Ube Birthday Cake Easy Bake. Or it just depends. Like sometimes I like to do the blush and go on top of it. It just depends. But for this purpose of this video, I'm just gonna get like the Ube birthday cake and set under my eye. It doesn't really read purple on me, but it works really good. It's like, it does what it needs to do. So, you see, dab. Dab, 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 dab. It does read purple on camera. It's gonna work well. I love the colored ones because I love blush, and it creates like a nice little barrier transition color from the top to the bottom. Okay. 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 Alright, I'm gonna put this up. Ooh, pretty. Alright. This one, I didn't really like bake with it, but I just kind of set my under eye. But now I'm going to go in with Kat Von D's, what's it called? Good Apple Blush in Balm Duos and Secret Thicket. This, as you can tell, I've been using the heck out of this blush. It's so good. I love it. It just melts like a balm in the face, and it goes really good with the serum foundation that I have on. But I'm gonna get like the darker color today and use this round brush and just stamp it into my face. Yeah, I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna stamp it in my face. Yeah. Now I'm going to get the beauty blender, and since it's a balm, it'll like to spread easily, but I'm just gonna dab. Just gonna dab a little bit right here. Gives me like a nice flirty color on my cheeks. Okay. Alright, so then the next part is the bronzer. I like to bronze a little bit just to shape up my face. But this is the Juvia's Place bronze dark color palette. I guess I'm going to go in today with this one, the bottom color, and just brush that and just hit my cheeks. I like to use it a little bit as a contour. It just does, like nothing crazy. It helps even out my skin tone. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's see. The next thing I'm going to do is one to line my eyes. Okay, I got this. I use different eyeliners, but I personally like the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I like that one. I've been using that one lately, a lot lately. Okay, just gonna do a little line. Nothing crazy. Do the second. They're uneven. That is totally okay, because guess what? I'm gonna put the lashes on. Ooh, shit. Okay. Okay. Next, we're gonna get a lip liner. Well, I think I'm gonna line my bottom lash now. Hold on a second. I'm gonna use the Ulta Beauty automatic eyeliner for my bottom lash. Just hold down my bottom and carve in. Okay. Next, your girl is going to get her lip liner. I have to find that real quick. Give me a second. Let me get one of my other ones. Well, you know what? I guess while I'm looking for my lip liner, I can do my eyelashes. Okay. So, we're going to get the eyelashes. These are from Dollar Tree. Okay. They're called Salon Perfect and Amplify Eye. And 691 is the number. I'm going to open these up. Okay. I really like these because they're really wispy and pretty. They look really natural. But I'm using, this is my favorite lash glue, Kiss Lash Couture. Super strong. It's so good. I'm just going to paint it across, and it has like the little brush. You just paint it across the band. Okay, and then I'm going to get the second one. I'm going to do the same thing. Paint the glue across the band. Okay, while that dries, I'm going to look for my lip liner. I'm not sure which type of lip I'm doing today. I guess I'm going to use, I usually buy colors like in the same family. It's one color I haven't actually used, but it fits my everyday look that I really like, which is a pinky nude color. I guess I'm going to use this. Yes, okay. So this is MAC in Cork. I'm going to line my lips. You know what? I'm going to use a mirror. You can watch me. Cork. Okay. Then I'm going to get my Anastasia Beverly Hills color in Peachy. I think it's going to be Peachy. Ooh. No, I'm going to get the Coral. If I can find it. Oh my god. Okay, Coral. It's a brand new one I'm opening up, but I'm out of my other peachy, like, nudes and stuff. See how pretty this is? So pretty. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to put on my lashes. Lashes just make the look for me, in my opinion. I love a look without lashes, but when with lashes, it really eats. Okay, so I'm going to put on my hair, do my hair, and then I'll be right back to show you the finished look. Okay, this is the finished look.